Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing all right. All right, so I always say this, but I'm gonna try to make this kind of quick. I think this might be a quick, decent, but kind of quick video. We'll see. I wanted to show you guys some clothes that I picked up and kind of why I picked them up and kind of what I am starting to look for in clothes nowadays. And I did buy, which I don't think, okay, I'm not gonna show it in this video, but I did buy something major, for me, like a big purchase. So I may show that in a different video. But I bought a new man bag, so I just like spit when I said that. But so I might show that in an upcoming video. All right, so I got some new stuff, and before I get right into the new stuff, I wanted to show you guys a few observations and some things that I wanted to point out. My little smiley face pillow back there, I'm like, probably stands out more than I thought. Anyway, it's a very happy little pillow. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys some things that I have noticed with some of my existing clothes that I wanted to point out to you. And this is gonna kind of go on the seasonal color analysis topic. It's something I've been interested in the past, and then kind of recently that interest has resurfaced. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And I did get, this is something that I kind of would like to do, but I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to do it. I did have some interest in people hearing more about the 12 seasonal color analysis, and I was like so happy to hear that people were interested in that. In order for me to talk about it though, because this is the thing, I know a certain amount about it. I'm not like an expert on the whole thing. I kind of focus on more like what applies to me or whatnot, but you do kind of pick up stuff over time. And I'm trying to figure out a way where I can, if it's something I can research, where I can really do a video on it that would really bring value. I don't want to just regurgitate what I know if it's not going to be, I don't want to say if it's not going to be helpful, because I think what I know could be helpful, but I'm trying to think of the best way to do it that would create the most value for people to watch it. So anyway, but I am going to talk a little bit about seasonal color analysis today. And all right, I got some new items to show, but I'm going to show you some existing items and why. So in my last video, I think it was my last video, I talked about yellow, how yellow is like my color. I love yellow, and I wanted to show you this yellow in particular. Okay, there are like, in a serious note, people say, oh, there's like 100 different shades of white and cream and vanilla. It's like that with every color, and it's true. Some people look at it, they're like, they all look the same. I get how someone would say that, but there are subtle differences, and those subtle differences make a difference. So this is my very favorite yellow ever. It is, I love it. I will never get rid of the shirt because this is like my favorite yellow. And when I wear this yellow, I've worn it when I've been pale, I've worn it when I have been tan. And it's funny because I'm like, man, I feel good. When I wear the shirt, I feel good. And I thought, oh, your tan just looks good, or your hair is just laying really good, or you think, oh, you must have didn't eat the right foods or something. But when I wear this shirt, I feel good. So this yellow, and then I showed this shirt in I think it was, again, my last video. This, at first glance, they might look similar enough, but see, this one is a little bit brighter. This one has a little bit more gold. So if you hold them together, some people are gonna look at that and be like, man, they look exactly the same, but you can see there is a little bit of a difference, and those little differences really do matter. You don't want to like drive yourself crazy when you're looking at those differences, but anyway, I feel better in this one than I do in this one. So, but I still like this one. It's just this one is like extra special. So these, and then I'm gonna go through these kind of quick. So like, see how even this one is a little bit softer. My color undertones are, I'm in the spring family. So spring is typically lighter and warmer and a little bit more bright or more clear. There's some different variations or whatnot, but I tend to do well with more colors that are a little bit lighter and brighter and more clear, like more color saturation, more, if they're more either mixed with, like not mixed with gray, like they're not mixed with gray, like it's the truest form of the color. That's kind of what I tend to do best with. All right, so this color, so this one's just a little bit, see how this one's a little bit softer? And then if you really like yellow, but you have more cool undertones, you can still wear yellow. You're just gonna do better in yellows like this. This is more of a soft, more of a cool toned yellow, which actually almost looks like kind of cream when I'm holding it up here, but this is yellow. I bought this, I haven't worn it yet. I bought it kind of at I think it was the beginning of summer, and I haven't worn it yet. And I will still try to wear it. This is not my best yellow, but anyway, see the difference though? So anyway, all right, so some yellow shirts that I thought I would show. All right, let's go ahead and get into some new stuff that I just bought that I have not shown. So I wanted to buy, this is kind of my mission lately, which I think I am gonna also, I have a few things on Amazon that I'm kind of looking out for that I might try out, but I am on the lookout for, I went out today and I thought, man, I wanna get some pajama shirts, like not strictly pajama shirts. When I wear pajamas, they're shirts that, you know, I could wear, if I wore it out in public, it wouldn't look like pajamas, it would look like you're just in workout clothes. But I tend to wear, they're bigger, they're baggier, they're more oversized. If it's gonna be something I'm gonna like try to, you know, like look, you know, halfway handsome or whatnot, and I wear out of the house, it's gonna be something that's a little bit more fitted. I will do oversized, but anyway, but with pajamas, it's more oversized. So, but it's still like regular t-shirts or whatnot. It's regular shorts. So gym shorts, that is. But I thought, man, I want to go ahead and buy some pajama shirts that are kind of going to work with my my skin color, you know, like work with my undertones, because I want to feel, you know, like I look good at all times. Like you always want to feel your best, even if no one else sees you or whatnot. I don't know. And sometimes I do film videos when I am in my pajamas. I film so many videos that I never end up posting, but anyway, so I'm just like, I want to try to look my best at all times. So I thought, man, you should go and get some pajama shirts that are in your, you know, your color category. So that's what I did, and I went to a few different places. The first place I went to, or that I'm going to show, is Dick's Sporting Goods, and I actually went to their warehouse store because I'm like, man, I like workout gear, but I need to start going there more because I like that kind of clothes, but I haven't gone there as much, so maybe I'll start going now. But anyway, I got this pink Adidas shirt right here. This is actually in a size large, and usually with pajamas, my rule of thumb is to get extra large, but I did try this on, and I think it's okay. And that's the other thing too. I'm like, Sam, if I wear a shirt that's extra large, sometimes I feel like a big moo-moo. You know, I'm like, okay, that's not what I'm going for here. So anyway, this felt large enough to where it's really comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I could see myself wearing this as pajamas, and you know, even if it is a little bit more fitted than normal, then you know, that's fine. So anyway, so I got this in this pink color right here. Same with white and yellow. There's 10 million different shades of pink. And then I also got this green. They had buy one, get one half off, which I don't know if I'm assuming they always do that, but anyway, so I got this green right here, kind of a minty. So these are a little bit, I don't know, someone might argue and might say, that's a cool tone green. There are colors though, I will say this, like I'm pretty good at looking at a color and be able to realize, okay, that's a cool blue, or that's a warm blue. Like I'm pretty, I would say I would give myself a B+, A-, you know, being able to look at colors and tell if it's warm or cool on the undertone. And someone might say, Sam, blue's a cool color. We learned that in elementary school. That's true, but there are warmer blues and cooler blues. I think the best example is red. You can have a true red, like a red. You can have a red orange, that's more of a red orange, or you can have a red violet, that's a little bit more of that eggplant red. So that would be a cooler red, whereas the red orange would be a warmer red. So the other colors have their own variations of that. So I don't know, I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, I feel like that's kind of warm. I could see someone arguing that that's a cooler tone color, but anyway, I like it, we're going with it. I think I look cute in it, so there you go. I'm wearing it, warm or cool. My skin undertones are, I would say, warm, but I'm like warm to neutral. I'm not super warm, I'm not cool, and I don't really think anyone's just straight neutral. I think you lean at least a little bit on one side or another. So I'm neutral, leaning more towards the warm. So that means you can usually wear silver or gold jewelry or whatnot, which kind of makes sense because I do wear silver and gold, and I'm like, man, I feel like I look, I feel like both look good, silver and gold, but gold is usually a little bit better. And I would say that kind of rings true for me. Like, I do have some silver chains that I wear, and I'm like, I don't feel like washed out in them. I feel like it, goes well or whatever. But then sometimes when I wear gold, I'm like, man, this is, I don't know, I just feel very cohesive, we'll just say. So anyway, why did I say all that? But the best way, in my opinion, and I've heard other people say this too, to know if we'll just take blue, if a blue is a cool blue or a warm blue, if you're looking at it and you can't just tell right offhand, is compared to other blues. Comparison is going to be your best gauge of judgment. So anyway, but I got these are kind of very, to me, when I look at them, very spring colors. Yeah, spring is in the actual season outside, but anyway. All right, so another thing all right, so this part here, we might be breaking the color analysis rule a little bit, seasonal color analysis. So I've been into working out lately, and like, I'm not doing it like hours and hours every day, but I've been into it, and I have been slowly but steadily bettering my routine as I go, and it's something that I'm having fun with. It's not something that I dread. I find myself just automatically starting to want to do little things to just move my body a little bit more. I'm just focused. One thing I do is I'll look at myself too and be like, okay, what do I want to improve here? What's working? What do we need to do more? But sometimes I will look at other people and I will try to notice on other people what muscles don't look like they've been used. Like, one muscle that I think people neglect a lot is their their back muscle, like right here. A lot of times, like, you do see people, and even if you work out, like, you can still, have like some excess under your arms that hangs too much or whatnot. But I'm like trying to flex or whatnot when I'm filming this. But like, under the arm, that's a place I focus on. But also, like, I don't know, it's like hard to show, but like your back or whatnot, like kind of your right here, but like your back muscle, like that's a muscle that I feel like people kind of forget about. So I'm really trying to do like focus on that, not just that, but anyway, why did I go into that? So I've really been focusing on, I just want to make sure every muscle gets worked, basically. Anyway, I've been wearing a lot of these kind of shirts lately too, like just these sleeveless with the sleeves cut out, because it kind of reminds me to work out. Like, if you're wearing a t-shirt, you can just assume that you look great under it. But if you're wearing this, you'd be like, oh man, I really want to, make sure I keep up with my workout routine. So anyway, it's kind of a motivator. And it's just, it's summer, it's nice to wear and it's nice to work out in. Anyway, so I got this is in a size small. These are all in a size small. This is actually in navy. I got this one in navy, and I got black. So I feel like I can wear black, even though people are like, man, your spring season, you can't wear black. I'm kind of in the category of those who can. I will just say that. And I genuinely don't think, oh, everyone looks good in black or whatnot. I don't always follow that. But I think, anyway, I think I can make it work. I usually do good when I'm wearing black, but when I have some warmth mixed in with it, like if it's a black t-shirt, if it has like some warm red lettering, then I'm feel like, okay, that kind of works even better. So black, white, kind of feel the same way about white. Some people like saying you shouldn't wear straight white, but I do, and I like it. So white, and then red. Red. And I will say this too, this is kind of what I look for in these kind of shirts. One of the things that I look for is I like how see how it's like the sleeves are cut out, but it's, I don't know, like it's more, how do you say it? It's not one of those, like, you have the muscle tees where it shows more, which those are cool. Like, have a Nike running shirt that kind of, it's just like cut in more or whatever. And I do like those, but I think there's something where it's just exactly like a t-shirt, except the sleeves are cut out. I like how the neck is a little bit higher. It's not a high neckline, but I don't know. I like that. I feel like that kind of just elevates it a little bit. I don't, anyway, so that's kind of what I am looking for on that. Also, I got some, which do I want to do next? I'll do these. I'll do this. All right, so I bought a lot of shirts like this before, and this is just a kind of shirt that I feel really good in. So those are all from Dick's Sporting Goods outlet store, and then this one is from Marshall's. So this, I call it a fisherman's t-shirt, or fisherman's long sleeve t-shirt. It's kind of what I call it. It's in that, what kind of material is this? I don't know, I'm sure it says somewhere. I have a bunch of these, so you would think I would know. Polyester, so it's made out of polyester. I like that. I will wear these all different seasons. I have a bunch of these. Like, I would say if someone were to look in my closet and what do I have multiples of, it's these kind of shirts. I have them in white, I have them in like this kind of color, like kind of this, you know, tealish kind of color. Kind of try to stay on the spring trend as far as, you know, like lighter and brighter colors. So anyway, I always get them in a size medium where it's not too big, not too small. So yeah, got another one of those. I'd kind of been cooling it down when I was buying those because I'm like, okay, Sam, you have bought so many of those lately. Let's cool it down a little bit. So, but I don't know. I saw that color. They had my size. I'm like, all right, you do one more. Sure, there'll be more than one more. Anyway, I got some. I don't know what I call these. I call them like kind of hoochie, like hoochie daddy shorts or whatever. They're running shorts, so you know it's not like, you know, super hoochie. But anyway, I kind of have been telling you guys that I have been into the trend on guys where it's like, you know, we can wear shorts that are a little bit shorter. I still do like kind of the longer shorts. I am like a child of the 90s or whatnot, you know, so I will always kind of like that, but I just think it's kind of cool, something different, and I'm like, why not, you know? So anyway, I got these, and they have which I don't know, I feel kind of rude like showing most of it, but they have like the netting inside, so I don't know if I should go into this, I don't know. But when I wear, I don't know, I probably shouldn't say it, I don't know, anyway, they have the netting inside, so I feel like if I just want to, anyway, there's that, they have those. They are, anyway, I'm like getting embarrassed now. Also, I got this shirt right here. This is not like a workout shirt or anything, but I saw it and I liked it. I really just don't like collared shirts. I just get annoyed with them. I shouldn't say I don't like them, because I do. I like flannels. I like some button-ups. I don't know. I'm not a big polo guy. I mean, I see people who wear them, and I'm like, okay, I mean, that looks cool. Like, he looks cool in his polo shirt or whatever, but I don't know. I just don't gravitate towards it. I put it on and it's just like, man, it just doesn't feel like me. It just does not feel like, I don't know, I might find some that I like and I might like change my like attitude towards it or whatnot, but I do like the rugby shirts. They have the collar. I don't know, I do like that. And this one was on major clearance. This one was on clearance for $6, and it's in a size small, and this is like the perfect size small because it's not like too small, it's like a slightly oversized small, so it's still small and it's fitted, but it's loose at the same time. It's like the perfect combination. So anyway, so that staff, I don't know, people are gonna be thinking I work somewhere wherever I go. But anyway, so yeah, I got that, and that is pretty much it. So pretty much everything that I had to show was workout related, or, you know, like pajama shirt related. Color analysis, like these colors on here probably aren't even in my season, but I don't know, I actually feel like I do okay with this kind of green right here. But anyway, all right, I will go ahead and end this video here, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. All right, adios.